Episode 9, Goldberg Unleashed, Beyond the Ring. Host, welcome ladies and gentlemen to a special edition of PopTalk, Conversations with the Icons. Today we have the honor of sitting down with the legendary pro wrestler, the man who needs no introduction, Bill Goldberg. The applause as Goldberg enters the stage wearing his iconic black trunks and boots. Host, Bill, thank you for joining us today. Let's jump right in. We had an incredible career in the wrestling world. What inspired you to get into professional wrestling in the first place? Goldberg, thanks for having me. Well, growing up, I was always a huge fan of the sport. The larger-than-life characters, the adrenaline, the crowd reactions, it all fascinated me. I played football before entering wrestling, and it just felt like a natural transition to showcase my intensity in the ring. Host, your intensity is definitely one of the things that sets you apart. Speaking of which, your unbeaten streak at the beginning of your WCW career is tough a legend. What's that experience like for you? Goldberg. It was surreal, to be honest. I never expected it to take off like it did. The support from the fans was incredible. In each victory added more pressure, but I embraced it and gave it everything I had in my every match. Host, and then came your move to WWE. How was that transition for you, going from WCW to the big stage of WWE? Goldberg, it was a challenge. Without WWE has its own set of talented individuals, and the expectations were high. I had to prove myself all over again, but it was a great experience, and I had the opportunity to face some of the best in the business. Host, you recently made a return to WWE after being away for some time. What motivated you to step back into the ring? Goldberg, the love for the business, the fans, the challenge. I always wanted to push my limits, and the chance to compete with the new generation talent was too enticing to pass up. Host, speaking of the new generation, who is the current wrestling I've seen do you want to see as a potential successor to the intensity and dominance you brought to the ring? Goldberg. There are a lot of talented individuals out there, guys like Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, and others. They have the potential to carry torch. It's all about the passion and drive to be the best. Before we wrap up, what's next for Bill Goldberg? Any future projects or goals in and out of the ring? Goldberg. I've always been up for a challenge in the ring, but I'm also exploring opportunities outside wrestling. You might see me in different arenas, but one thing's for sure, I'm not done yet. Host, that's fantastic to hear, Bill. Thank you for joining us today and giving us a glimpse into the world of Goldberg beyond the ring. Applause as Goldberg exits the stage. Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fans, lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori. Today, your next thrilling adventure awaits. Right, hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.